this super successful company that I work for says, we're laying all of you off. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I wanted to jump on and do a video today about my journey. Some of you guys know me personally, others have met me through other social media platforms like TikTok and Threads and Instagram, and some of you are new and don't know me. I'm Anastasia. My YouTube channel is Cozy Gamer Taz, and I just wanted to kind of, introduce myself. So, hey, my journey kind of starts from the moment that I left Pennsylvania. So I left Pennsylvania right before the pandemic. We had our fourth daughter, and things in Pennsylvania were really tight with money because we just could not afford full-time daycare. Full-time daycare was really, really expensive. Like, I think more than our rent expensive. So we moved to Florida. My sisters live here. My grandmother lives here. My mom lives here. So we moved here to get help from family. The pandemic hit shortly after, and it kind of like threw us into like this weird whirlwind of things just happening. And I moved here with a job opportunity for Verizon Wireless, and I've been working there since. I started in customer service, and now I'm in technical support. So I've had a job the whole time, thankfully. We went from working in the office to going and working from home, and that is kind of where things kind of get a little unpacked. I started to have like a mental breakdown. I that's like the best way to describe it. From the moment that we were all home, right? So all of us home, and school and work and laundry and all of the things that come with being home full time, but to include the kids and to include work. The kids for school and then me for work. I think it started to really take a toll on my mental health, but I didn't realize it at the time. And I just kept adding and adding and adding. I wanted to start a t-shirt business, and we did. We did start a t-shirt business out of the second house that we rented, and loved it. I loved doing it. We did artwork on the side. We did the t-shirts. We did stickers. And then we moved. We had to move from that house, and the shift from moving to a smaller house, the business wouldn't be able to thrive here because there was no space for the things that we had purchased that we had room for in the other house. I could have gone and gotten a storage unit or a small space for it, but me working from home was the reason why we said it was gonna work. So fast forward a bit, stopped doing the t-shirts, stopped selling all the stuff online, and working here now. Last year I had my first full deep depression and started having anxiety attacks, severe insomnia. I couldn't sleep at all, and I started to seek help. Now, me looking for help was extremely hard and also mentally exhausting because I couldn't find anybody who would take me within the time frame before something severe could happen. But thankfully I was able to, with the resources from work, get someone to talk to me at, like, on a therapy level, and not like medications and stuff like that. So it was hard, and I kind of pulled myself out of it with burying more things for me to do on top of that. Not suggestive because that really messed me up. Then come this year around the same exact time, I threw myself into another depression, and I didn't realize it. I could feel it coming on. I could feel the insomnia start. I could feel the anxiety start to, build up in my chest. So I started seeing my therapist again. I got in touch with someone so that I could get help. And thankfully, I hit that mark right when I should have, because otherwise I think I would have just completely had to be hospitalized. It was that bad. Now I am feeling a lot better, but it's still a work in progress, 100% work in progress. So I'm going through this journey with myself. I completely took a hiatus from social media, wasn't posting, wasn't really even on there, just kind of trying to refresh myself, restart myself. And for Christmas, my sister had gotten me a Switch. Now, love the Switch. I love Nintendo, period. I grew up on Nintendo 64, all of the Game Boys. Love Nintendo. But as an adult mother, playing video games was not something that was a social norm, right? So being judged for taking 20 minutes out to play a video game instead of doing the dishes was something that in my head, no, that's irresponsible, absolutely not. And I realized through this journey that I was putting everything on myself and living up to standards that I can't do it. I don't have to do it. I have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old and a husband. I don't have to do all of that. I can delegate or it can wait. And if someone really needs something, they can do it themselves. It was hard for me to shift from that, though. It really was. So while I was going through the journey, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up this Switch and I'm going to start playing. And the first game I got was Spyro, and it just threw me back into that nostalgic feeling of being a kid and being on this journey and being immersed into this fantasy world. And I'm all about it. I am all about fantasy, sci-fi, Star Wars, anime. I love all of that stuff. I'm a super creative person. My brain just works in those creative spaces, and I forgot what it felt like to just let go for a little bit. And that's the feeling that I got when I started playing again. And I couldn't believe that I let things like that stand in my way of just little pieces of peace, right? Those little just stop and wait for a second, because it's gonna come. And then And then this super successful company that I work for says, we're laying all of you off. Okay. Yeah. I took a second and I was like, this is it. This is it. I had like that epiphany moment where everything just kind of fell together, and I'm like, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to play video games. I'm just going to do it. And when I came to that realization, it's because for a long time now, me and my husband and my sister have been talking about opening up a gaming cafe, and I just didn't know how to connect everything. Like, how do I connect everything? And this is it. It literally was like a domino effect that happened in my brain. Video games, content creator, YouTube. Yeah, this is it. This is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna take everybody along on the journey with me, because it's gonna be amazing. And I'm so super excited, because although I am a 34-year-old grown woman who has grown children, I have to be that example for them, have to be that example for myself, 100% over anything. That when you're not happy, you don't have to settle. When you're not happy, be the difference. Say that it's okay to change. Say that it's okay to get out of your comfort zone, because at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is me leaving the comforts of corporate America, not by my own choice, but by the universe saying, you asked and I shall, you shall receive, right? So I'm taking it full force. That's it. This is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. And this is the beginning, essentially. The content on my YouTube channel, I want a lot of it to be real comfy or like aesthetic. And then gameplay, obviously gameplay, and some of my game setup. And then stuff like this, where I kind of just share my journey, do some vlogs of the day-to-day, because as the business portion of this proceeds, I want to take everybody along with me. The gaming cafe is something that I am very passionate about. So here's you guys coming along with me while I do this. And if you guys are interested in seeing the progress, then definitely subscribe to my channel. Turn on those notifications, and I cannot wait to share this journey with you guys. All right, bye.